Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. It's Mrs. Arsenal. We're here today to talk about proportional graphs. Today's lesson is coming to you from the Raptor Battle. You'll find this in Google Classroom. It's a tale about a new video game that's coming out called Raptor Battle, and it asks you to take some of the levels and find out if that it will produce a proportional graph. There's a couple things we need to know about proportional tables. Let's review, and then we'll look at proportional graphs. So the first one, we know that the first column is our X column and our Y column. So those are the coordinates that we will use to graph this table onto a graph. So you might recognize it as 1, 3. So I'd go over 1, up 3, and put a dot. That's how we'd graph it. But first, let's identify if they're proportional or not. And to do that, we're trying to look for a connection between the X value and the Y. What are we doing to X to get it to Y? So this is the first page of your Raptor Battle or your Dinosaur Battle, okay? And it says in Battle 1, there will be 3 dinosaurs. So we're looking at a unit rate, and we're trying to figure out, well, if there's 3 dinosaurs in the first level, the second level should have 3 more dinosaurs, or 6 altogether. So we can do this a couple different ways. We can say 3 over 1 simplifies to 3. So there should be 3 dinosaurs at every single level. Then I'm going to take my 5 over 2 and try to simplify that. That does not come out to 3. So we know right there that level is not proportional. There's only 5 dinosaurs when there should be 6 on the second level. So now let's do the third level, 7/3. Does that simplify to 3? No, it does not, because on the third level there should be 9 dinosaurs if it was staying proportional. So we know this is a non-proportional table. It's not increasing at that consistent rate. But what is it increasing by? Well, from level 1 up to 2, we added 2 dinosaurs. From level 2 up to 3, we added 2 more dinosaurs. Interesting. From level 3 up to 4, we added 2 more dinosaurs. So from level 4 to 5, what should we do with that 9? You're right. We should add 2 more, giving us 11. Can you predict what we would have for the 6th level or 6th battle? You're right. 2 more, which is 13, and the 7th battle is 15. So we call this a non-proportional table. We would now use those given data points to graph on the graph. We'll do that in a minute. The second table, 1 battle, number of dinosaurs, 3 more. Okay, so you're saying for every battle there's 3 dinosaurs. So the second battle, can we multiply that by 3 and get 6? Well, yes, we can. 3 times 3 will give us 9. So we'd identify this as a proportional table. We'd finish filling in the missing points. Now let's take a look at the graph. I'm going to hold on to the same information when we go to graph it. A couple of things for our virtual learners. Understanding a table is proportional or not, you are able to click on those empty spaces and fill in the numbers to submit it back to me. However, when it comes to creating a graph, this is going to be challenging on your handout that's virtually. So I might recommend either printing it off or sketching it on a piece of paper to practice with it at home. There are empty spaces there for you to try and plot it in, but I don't know that it's going to be very easy for you to do. And that's an okay thing. The purpose of this assignment is to identify proportional tables and to graph that information and decide if it's a proportional graph. Let's look at how we can tell if a graph is proportional. I don't want you stressing out at home about clicking in these boxes. See what you can come up with for problem solving, because I don't know how well it's going to work for you. Okay? And you can shoot me an email if you have questions. So the first one has a graph like this, and it says in that battle, there was one dinosaur, or excuse me, level 1 had 3. 1, 2, 3 dinosaurs. Level 2 had 5. 3, 4, 5. Level 3 had 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Level 4 had 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's about as far as I can get on this graph while I'm showing you, but I'm going to start connecting those dots. And when we're looking for a proportional graph, we're looking for a couple qualifiers. One, does our data produce a straight line? Well, let's check. Well, our data, it's supposed to be straight. I was a little wiggly. Does produce a straight line. So you're like, well, our table wasn't proportional, but maybe our graph is. The second part about a proportional table, does the line pass through the origin? Where's the origin? Where the x and y axis meet, right here. If we were to keep going with this in a straight line, it does not pass through the origin. It's not increasing at that constant rate each time. So this graph is deemed non-proportional. There's a Khan Academy video that goes along with this today for you virtual learners at home, for you to follow along with and kind of take the data from a table into a graph with somebody there to guide you through it. For us today, for homework, I would like you to at least fill in the tables and see what you can do on the graphing part. Answer the questions on the bottom. Again, this might be challenging to get your data to line up. If you figure out a way that it works really well, maybe shoot me an email and I can share that with other kids. Okay, I hope you have a great day.